There's an ugly side to golf, a very ugly side. It's gone on far too long, and it needs to stop. And we're going to talk about it today. Let's get into it.
Welcome to Data Access Golf, your home for rapid golf improvement. And now, from the thin air of the Rocky Mountains, next on the number one tee, your host, Aaron Stewart.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining the latest episode of Data Access Podcast. My name is Aaron Stewart. I'm happy to be with you here today. Yeah, so the opening bump kind of laid it out a little bit, but there's a problem that we have in golf. It's a problem that's been around as long as I can remember, probably since before I was born. And people refuse to deal with it. It's completely ignored. We pretend like it's not going on. And that's sort of the focus of today's topic. Now, I must admit that this is not going to necessarily help you with your golf performance. This is very much a selfish show, so I apologize. And I'm going to come at you a little hard, gentlemen. Ladies, this is really not for you, so you're excused from the podcast. My fellow golfers, I must say, with all energy of my soul, for the love of all that is good and holy in this beautiful, wonderful world, you must absolutely, at this very moment, from this point forward, you must stop wearing white belts. Are you kidding me? These things are a disaster. They have hounded us and bothered us for decades. Not even the great Arnold Palmer or Jack Nicklaus, Gary Player, have stopped this thing. Tiger Woods, nothing. He's even jumped right in. Phil Mickelson, even Jordan Spieth. And then yesterday, I happened to be watching the Australian Open, and this Keita Nakajima, the amateur I think he's in second place after 3 rounds, he's wearing some blue pants and a white belt, and I'm thinking, okay, this has got to stop. It's madness. We have got an 18-year-old kid with an amazing game with a long, thin white flag of surrender wrapped around his waist and secured with a buckle that he's completely given up at 18 to any sense of good golf fashion. It's complete insanity. It has to stop. So I am begging you, all of you, please, for the sake of my golf game and for all of yours, the white belt has got to go. I don't care if you throw it away. I don't care if you shred it. Take the buckle off if you're going to shred them, but give it a go. Let's shred them. Give them to Goodwill. I have no idea what you do with them, but get rid of them. They don't belong on a golf course. I don't care if you have a 12-inch waist. They're no good. What are you, a milkman from the... Okay, I'll give you this. I think that a belt should always match your pants. You shouldn't cut yourself in half. What's the point of that? Nobody wants to be cut in half. You go watch a magician do that. You don't do it to yourself. That's what the white belt does, unless you're wearing white pants. But again, please, do not wear white pants. Those are a disaster, and I don't care if you're hot. Sacrifice a little bit. I sit in front of a TV, and I watch golf. I support you guys. I love golf. I love watching how you play golf. And all I'm doing is sitting there looking to be entertained and trying to get something out of it, right? I want to learn something. I want to enjoy. I just want to check out for a little while. And then you hit me in the mouth with a white belt. You completely destroy the entire afternoon with a fashion disaster. And you can't look away. It's terrible. Please. I know you make millions of dollars. You can afford another belt. Wear another belt. It's easy. Take out your pants and then lay out the million of belts. And if you're Ian Poulter, I'm sure he'll tell us he has 10,000 belts. But you lay out all your belts, and the belt that matches your pants most closely, that's the one. Right? It's simple. It's Granimals. Remember Granimals? They were great. You just take the pants, match the belt, and you call it good. It's fantastic. Now, I like the weaved belts. Those are great. So take a weaved belt, right? A braided belt, whatever. It's got some multiple colors in it if you really want to be fancy. Lay those out and take the prominent color of your pants and match one of the colors in the braided belt. Boom! You're a fashion icon. You're fantastic. I mean, think of your sponsors. Think of your fans. For the love of Pete, think of the next generation. Don't wear white belts. Let's kill this thing once and for all. Like, this is our generation, right? Let's stop this thing. It's got to stop now. I'm telling you, I'm going to go crazy on this. I am really going to work to put together a group that's taken this thing head on, because it is ruining this good game one bad belt strap, belt loop at a time. And don't think you're fooling us with the big belt buckle. We can still see it. It's brutal. Stop it. This is how serious I am about it. I launched today a new website. It's a place where we can come together as fashion brothers, and we can decide to do something about this. We can decide to save this game and be rid of white belts. If you go to www.nowhitebelts.com, there's a simple sign-up form. Put your name in there, put your email in there, and let's get together. There's a little survey. It's going to ask you to choose a color belt, to be entered into a contest to win a free mission belt of one of those 3 acceptable colors. Those colors go with about anything, except the navy. I was questionable putting navy on there. But black and gray? Come on, folks. Really? I mean, the only acceptable color pairs of pants, navy, I'm going to give you, I'll go with navy. I'm okay with it. I won't ever wear navy myself, but I'll let it go, right? You gotta, it's all about compromise, right? I mean, look at the Congress. It's just about compromise. So I'll give you navy, but black and a nice gray, there's so many different shades of gray too. Fantastic. There's your belts. There you go. You want to throw in a few braided with multiple colors of that? I don't care if you even have, some color in there that the belts, the braided belts, that's fine, as long as the primary color kind of matches your pants. Let's just be responsible adults here. Let's not treat the golf course like a Halloween party. Let's forget the yellow pants and all that. There's nothing worse than going to a tournament and recognizing that half the people there got out without their wives knowing what they were wearing. Right? Here's a good check. If you don't know what good fashion is, then go and ask your wife. Say, honey, let's go to dinner tonight. I'm going to wear this. And see what she says. If she says, you're not wearing that with me, you got a problem. And if you need her to help, let her help. Say, hey, honey, I don't know about these pants. What do you think? And she'll say, you know what? The yellow, the red, the royal blue, the pink, these plaid pants, all these have to go. Simple. My wife is so helpful with that kind of stuff. She keeps me in such good fashion. Hey, if I ask for her opinion, it's done. She helps me so much. So please, for the love of this great game, if you really care about it, then take some steps today to just show how much. Please visit www.nowhitebelts.com. Leave your name and your email address. Sign up for the contest. The winner of the free mission belt and the color of your choice, navy, black, or gray, will be announced on the January 2nd podcast here at Data Access Golf Podcast. And we'll get that out to you. And then let's join together to give the next generation. Poor Kita Nakajima. He doesn't know any better. Nobody's telling him this stuff. I need to tell him this stuff. You need to tell him this stuff. We need to let the next generation know there's certain things that are okay and there's certain things that are not okay. And just because those that have gone before them have ignored this problem does not give us license to ignore it any longer. It must stop. So there you go. For my golf game, for your golf game, for the golf game of all those dreamers out there, there must never, ever be another white belt. It must stop today. This epidemic ends with us. That is my pledge to you. That is my fight. I will be at the forefront of this. I will go into the trenches. I'm excited to go shoulder and shoulder with you to get this done. This is a fight we will not shrink from. This is a fight we will not lose. We cannot lose. The next generation is depending on us. Unite with me, I beg of you. NoWhiteBelts.com. And remember, with better colored belts comes better golf. Thanks.
Thanks for listening to Data Access Golf with Aaron Stewart. Check us out online at dataaccessgolf.com, and we'll see you on the next episode.